Hi, I'm Candace Boothby, President of your Noonan Coweta Chamber of Commerce. I'm here today to introduce the 2011 Executive Committee officers and let them briefly tell you about the exciting plans we have for 2011. This group of dynamic business and community leaders brings a wealth of talent and experience to our Chamber's leadership team. They are leading our efforts to help explore and discover the great advantages that make our Chamber and our community such great assets. We are excited to be building on one of our most successful years ever, and here to tell you a little about that is Steve Mader, our immediate past chair.
Thank you, Candace. You know, the mission of the Noonan Coweta Chamber is to champion economic prosperity for our members and the greater Coweta community. Last year, we had one of the most successful years in our history with significant achievements in new and continuing program memberships and strong financial improvements. This was no accident, occurring as it did during one of the nation's worst economic period of decades. It's a tribute to the strong leadership of our board and the efforts of the skilled and motivated staff. I was pleased to pass the gavel to 2011 Chair Vicki Kaiser at the conclusion of my year as chair. Vicki brings a strong corporate background to the Chamber and is a perfect fit for the building upon your success. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce her as she shares her thoughts about the direction she intends to lead the Chamber in this year.
Thanks, Steve, and congratulations on the victories you led in 2010. You know, many people don't entirely understand the good work a Chamber of Commerce does. It's all about bringing value to our members' time and investment so that they'll be able to grow their businesses in a thriving community. Our Chamber is the primary voice of business in Coweta County, and we advocate in the strongest possible terms for legislative, educational, and community growth in order to build wealth. When we succeed, our community sees quality job growth, business attraction, and expansion, and a quality of life for our citizens that grows along with the community itself. The way this is done is through the commitment and work of our volunteers in guiding the Chamber's efforts. We have three main focus areas that help us do just that. They are the advocacy, organizational performance, and marketing and membership committees. Members of the Executive Committee lead these efforts, and I am pleased to introduce Alan Neesmith, Vice Chair of the Advocacy Division, to talk about his plans for 2011.
Thanks, Vicki. The Chamber is advocating on behalf of education through our support of extending the eSplost, or Education Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax, in order to keep pace with the growth in student population. This is to build and maintain facilities so that Coweta students can continue to perform at a high level. We also are working to host an existing industries forum to stay in touch with existing employers and better understand the challenges they face. We're working hard to partner with local human resource groups in order to assist them with workforce development and training. And finally, we'll be addressing such regional and statewide issues as transportation and water. All in all, that's a pretty full to-do list, but we have excellent support from excellent volunteers with expertise in all these areas. I'd now like to introduce Craig Ruby to you about the organizational performance efforts of his division.
Well, thanks, Alan. We are focusing on some critical areas of a well-functioning organization, such as technology upgrades to keep us current within the 21st century tools, achieving accreditation of the Chamber so that our organization is nationally certified and recognized as superior, and to ensure our financial stability by building a reserve fund. In addition to those ambitious goals, we're also directing the Chamber's effort in building a strong board, improving the skills of the staff, and developing long-term strategic plan for the organization. And finally, the Organizational Performance Group will be remedying some physical challenges on our aging Chamber headquarters building. So we plan to be very busy in 2011 in creating an atmosphere of success for our Chamber. It's really very exciting, and we love this challenge. And now, I'd like to introduce Sharon Szymanski, who is heading up the Chamber's Marketing and Membership Program.
Thanks, Craig. Your group has a lot on its plate, but we, the Marketing and Membership team, have just as an ambitious agenda for 2011. Our members invest in the Chamber not as a charity or a civic duty, but because the Chamber brings value to them in their bottom line. We are working to build a strong entrepreneur and small business initiative to educate, network, and consult with our small business members who do the most to create new jobs in the community. Also, we are developing a Buy Local campaign to bring attention to the wide selection and value of the goods and services available right here at home. We continue to stay in touch with our membership through an evolving feedback and sales process so that our members always feel in control. Of course, we have fun while helping our businesses meet potential customers and network. We have many events such as our annual golf tournament, our bowling adventure, and business expo to bring people together. And last year we featured the most successful golf tournament in our chamber's history, so we are doing well in building this support. Next up is Dean Jackson, our treasurer, to brief you on the financial health of the chamber.
Thanks, Sharon. I'll be brief. Last year was the strongest financial year that anyone can remember in the 63-year history of our Chamber of Commerce. Through disciplined budgeting, focused activities, and a keen eye to what's important to do and what's less so, our chamber not only finished in the black, but it's beginning to look to build a reserve fund for our future security, just as Craig mentioned. In today's world of economic struggle and uncertainty, it is a rare and wonderful thing to make the statements I've just made. It is a testament to the leadership of this board and the professional efforts of the staff to be in this position. And it makes me proud to be a part of such a terrific Chamber of Commerce. Finally, let me introduce one of Coweta's most accomplished leaders and the incoming board chair for 2012, Mr. Dennis McIntyre.
Thanks, Dean. Boy, that's quite an introduction, but I'll try to live up to it. I'm truly looking forward to following the strong leadership of my predecessors and being part of such an exciting and successful organization as the Newnan Coweta Chamber. Our chamber has been around a very long time, and it's gratifying to be so successful during a time of challenge and change. We've got a strong board and a strong staff, and even during the darkest days of the Great Recession, we moved forward. Now those efforts are really paying off. We'd like for you to be part of it if you're not already. Please contact us with any questions or comments you have. Let's all stay on the team and build an even greater future for our chamber and our community.
We're your 2011 Executive Committee.
And we're here for you!